What's up, everybody? Welcome to another rapture-free week of totally inappropriate team sports. I'm your host, Cheeseman, joined along with, as always, by...
Voice of Generations, Mark Wahlberg.
Rum and Coke.
And Matty Icing.
For a second, I thought you said ramen Coke. I'm like, ew, is that like a new Chinese flavor? Glad to see everybody survive the eclipse.
Oh, it's not over. It's
I was-
still coming.
Oh, yeah.
Give or take 3 to 7 months, years.
If anybody out there listening bought that bullshit, like went out and bought 2 weeks worth of supplies and that, you're a dumbass. But I mean, you're listening to us, so you already knew that probably. I actually went down to Ohio today to get in the path of totality so we can check it out. Like it was chaos on the highways. I know that. I didn't go anywhere near the highway. I just took back roads like the whole way. To the point where like we got down there a ways and I was like, hey, look, a cemetery. Let's pull into there. We pulled into this little ass old cemetery and hung out there and watched the fucking eclipse. So it worked out.
It's funny you say that because I was like, when it was happening, I was coming back from Publix and like on the way home, I was looking out the window and I was just seeing like all these people in like weird locations, just like in alleys and like people in work trucks like pulled off from these weird places with the fucking glasses on. It's like everybody was picking just a weird, like the best possible vantage point of regardless of wherever it was.
Yeah, so we drove down so we'd be in the path of totality. So when it got to that point, we were able to just take the glasses off and look at it. And it was fucking wild, man.
Also, the path of totality sounds like a really fucking cool like, metal song.
Right. Or band, even.
Mm-hmm.
True North, what's up? He said the plumber was at the house today. That's the only full moon he saw. Damn, full moon, huh? Not even a half moon or a crescent?
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. So, yeah, after we'd seen the eclipse, we went into Toledo area because we had to hit Once Upon a Child. And we crossed over the bridge going over the highway. Yeah, I know. It's a trade-in store for, kids' clothes.
Is there like an autograph photo of Dan Snyder hanging up on the wall?
Jared from Subway was working the counter.
And his large pants.
Yep. But, we had to cross over the highway, and it was fucking just like backed up as far as you could see in either direction going north. It was opposite of that before the fucking eclipse. It was as far as you could see going south. But yeah,
like
people are dumb.
Jared from Subway just eating a bunch of food in prison so he won't get raped as much.
No, they'll just pray for that much more cushion for the pushing. Might just take a couple extra dudes to hold him down in the shower. That's about it. At this point, I'm sure they don't even have to hold him down. He's just like, get it over with.
Five.
Probably only got a couple of teeth left.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have anything exciting happen this week?
No.
Nope.
I mean, I watched wrestling all weekend. Do you think anything exciting actually happened to me?
Poe bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll circle back around to that towards the end of the show. I figure we'll do a little WrestleMania talk, but we'll wait until Matt's off and Wiz is on. Because we got UFC tonight. Oh,
Right.
Smart, did you get a chance to check out that movie? Talk to me?
Oh no, I'm gonna do that tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen a preview for this movie earlier this week, and I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I'm going to check it out. I thought it was like this brand new movie, and I watched it, and I was like, that was fucking sweet. Like, it was unique. It was different. I liked it a lot. Everybody should check it out. But then, like, I'm messaging other people, like, hey, you got to check out this movie. They're like, yeah, I seen it in theater like 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I'm right there with you, though. I had heard a lot.
True North says, yeah, I hadn't heard of it until earlier this week. Yeah, True North says Detroit Red Wings at the Washington Capitals tomorrow night. Got my popcorn ready.
We'll get into that.
I got lube ready. Yep. How about the March Madness tournament? We each had a team last week, and now it's just Luke and Smark with a team.
Mm-hmm. And as always, Luke's team is about to fucking ravage my team. His tail is old this time. It doesn't even matter what the sport is. Like we could fucking mention lacrosse, and it was just so much has happened that whichever team I fucking pick is going to lose to whichever team he picks in the championship.
Yeah, we kind of knew early on, though. Well, at least I did. I felt like early on UConn was going to win this shit. The game's going right now, isn't it?
Nope.
No, yeah,
No, about another 40-odd minutes.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
Weird.
make
Why
sure
would they
the
wait
West
so fucking
Coast
late?
is ready to watch the game. All 20 people.
Fuck the West Coast. Nobody from the West Coast is even on the floor. You got East Coast versus fucking
Midwest.
Midwest. Yeah, I kept wanting to think Mid Atlantic. I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah, but you know, the West Coast, they're going to leave the beach to go sit at home and watch this basketball game. Gotta
Yeah, that's
make
what
sure
they're
we get it
definitely
for
gonna do.
them.
Mm-hmm.
The whole population of Seattle and South California.
True North. Can I stop pretending to care about women's basketball now? Yeah, pretty much.
Not just yet.
The fucking everybody losing their shit about that UConn Iowa game earlier in the week. Like, oh my god, I can't believe they made that call. It's just atrocious. This shit's rigged. Like, did you watch the fucking play? You're not allowed to move and stick your arms out on a fucking screen. Oh, it's the end of the game. Let them play. Oh, I forgot you can just do whatever the fuck you want if it's the end of the game and they'll let you play. No. You set a shitty fucking screen. They call it. You can't bitch and throw a fucking fit. It's funny. LeBron James complaining about people not getting calls. And motherfucker, you get softer calls all the time. Shut the fuck up. You're a billionaire. Shut the fuck up.
If that happened to him.
Yeah. Can't believe you didn't call that.
I want this ref fired. I'm not playing the NBA until he's fired.
Yeah.
But
the ref's like, how about you hold the lead?
People's logic, you know, at the end of the game, you might as well just let the person get the ball and just tackle them so they can't shoot it. Like,
yeah.
There's no foul, right? You don't call fouls.
The refs ended the game. They made the play. Like, no. They fucking made the call on the stupid play that was made that needed to have the call made.
She only started the pick from the free throw line and slid all the way to the 3-point line. It's not like she moved that much.
Yeah. Only like fucking... Go ahead.
Wow, that would actually be cool as fuck if like the last 2 minutes of any like NBA game there was just like no rules. You're just shove motherfuckers down. Like I would watch a lot more NBA games if it just became total anarchy in the last 2 minutes instead of it taking like 40 minutes for the last two to play out.
Bring a whole new meaning to 2 minute warning. Yeah.
Draymond
Slam
Green
ball.
punching motherfuckers in the face.
They swap lines completely. You got fucking just fighters out there, like UFC fighters and shit on the floor. Well, nobody scored a single point because everybody's trying to cinch in an arm bar.
Just a fucking coked up John Jones is fucking taking down fucking It's like Steph Curry.
I know LeBron won't be playing in the last 2 minutes then.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to the women's March Madness, it was funny to me because there was so much fucking hype about Caitlin Clark. Like Caitlin Clark this and fucking I forgot her damn name. The other chick, Angel Reese.
Oh, Angel Reese.
Yeah, like there was so much hype between them two. I didn't hear a single fucking thing about South Carolina being undefeated for the entire season and going for a perfect season by winning the championship. How the hell are you guys not like focus on that at all? You just
because that doesn't sell.
Apparently not. Well, they won that shit. They completed the perfect season, and Caitlin Clark's a loser again. True North says sudden death OT. I'll let myself out.
She was on the fucking commercials during WrestleMania. That bitch was inescapable, and there was a little fucking like lower third graphic for like calling her a college basketball legend.
Well, on the female side, I would say she is.
I just don't think you can call anybody a legend while they're still playing fucking the college basketball.
Yeah,
I mean, there's women's basketball, so.
Someone tweeted out on the other day the ticket prices for all of the LA Sparks WNBA games this upcoming season. And
Was
they're all
it
like
free?
No, they're all like $20 a game, except for the one
Bit
against
much.
the team that is expected to draft Caitlin Clark. That one's 160.
Jesus fucking Christ! The hype
sure
for
it's
this
not
girl
like
is way too much.
Sure, it's not like purchase a Coke and get 2 free tickets.
$20. Fucking A, inflation's crazy.
Plus, like the UFL, I looked at the tickets there. They show like $20-$25, but then after they hit you with 100 million fees, it's like $50. Sorry, I'm not gonna pay $50 to go watch UFL.
True North says young white chicks are taking over sports. First Swift, now this other white chick.
That is a good point. I wonder how they feel about that shit, where it's like, finally you get a star from you. Oh, she's a white lady. Of course she is. Yeah, great.
Yeah. The song was on the radio the other day, and fiance turned it. She's like, oh, I'm fucking sick of this song. I'm like, who the hell was that? She's like, Taylor Swift. I'm like, I wouldn't know what a fucking Taylor Swift song is. She's like, yeah, but you hate her. I was like, no, I hate her fans. I hate what she's done to the NFL and coverage for anything. Fuck that bitch. So like, I can't say I hate her music because I couldn't recognize a Taylor Swift song if I heard it. It's not my genre.
If it's about crying about an ex-boyfriend, there's like a 90% chance it's her.
Right.
Her music was okay up until the day that retard Kanye West crashed her show.
Yeah, I remember that.
True story. About like 10 years ago or whatever, I could look up the exact name of the school. But Taylor Swift, they were running like an online contest that the school that received the most likes on Facebook would receive a free concert from Taylor Swift Academy or something. It was a school in Boston. Well, what was interesting about this school was that it was a school for the deaf, which is the funniest fucking shit. Whoever voted for that, she didn't do the concert. Like, it would have been great if she did, but whoever, like, the mass amount of people that voted for that, I would love to shake each one of their hands.
Today is undefeated.
Had an interpreter there.
Taylor Swift's coming to your school to do a photo shoot. It's a school for the blind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, before we move on to anything else, Smark had something kind of related to March Madness that he wanted to get into. Surprised all of us.
We're talking about the game?
Yeah.
No, all right. I want to make absolutely sure. All right. So I told Luke the name of the game, but he already forgot it. So nothing of value was lost or missed. I'm going to have to share my screen for this, but the name of the game is She Shoots, She Whores. So the object.
She shoots, she whores.
That's right. It's quite. I got all of these photos. I got all of it from Instagram. I will be showing you, I believe, 9 photos. And it is up for you to decide whether or not they are a college female basketball player or a porn star.
Sweet.
Choice is yours. The choice is yours. It's just not quite as easy as you think, so it'll be up to you to decide if she shoots threes or sucks D's. And started here in
WNBA players, buddy.
Well,
No, I was looking B's.
I mean, that's a game. I'm trying to get my screen shared here, so as soon as that fucking happens, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, when you first said the title, I was like, okay, it's going to be basketball players or hookers. I'm like, wait, no, we would know, like, there's no famous hookers out there, like actual prostitutes, so it must be porn stars. There we go. She shoots, she
All right,
hooks.
and let me know if you can see my screen. Are we good? We good? You can see my screen, yes?
Like 100.
Yeah, right. It's like a mirror image, just getting smaller as it goes. Can you... there we go.
All right, can you see the photo?
Yeah, that's better.
You good?
Yep.
All right. Also, what I forgot to tell you is bonus points. If you can tell me the name of anybody in these photos, so if you're a sports deviant, you will get an extra point. But you'll have to do so after everybody has decided which one it is. So, because if you say the name, it might fuck things up. So.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm also tallying this as we go. All right, so we ready? This is number one. I will go in random order. My dog is barking.
That was perfect timing by the dog, though. Like as soon as you zoomed in, I was like, "Woof!" I'm gonna go basketball player.
You got basketball player? All right. Luke, what do we got?
I'm gonna join him.
All right. Matt, what do we got?
I'm gonna go porn star.
You're going to go porn star? All right. The answer is she shoots. So that's a point for Luke and a point for Cheese.
Scores.
All right.
She
Number two.
shoots, we score.
Now, as you might notice, this is a lady. This is an African American lady. Luke, hold on for the judgment. There's a basketball in the photo, but she's also kind of in a sundry pose here, so it could be, and it's anybody's guess.
Man, the basketball just seems like it's too obvious, so I'm gonna go with porn star.
You're gonna go porn star. All right, Luke, what do you got?
Yeah, the basketball makes it seem a little too obvious, so I'll also say she whores.
All right, and Matt.
I'm gonna go since she's wearing all Nike and doesn't have a Nike basketball. I'm gonna go whore.
All right, so we got all three whores, and it's very interesting because she shoots. Points for anybody.
Damn it.
It's kind of fucked up that you all thought the black lady was a porn star. Anyways, number 3, who, again, this is all from Instagram. This is a lady. She could be white. She could be Latino. Who quite knows? But she's like sitting on maybe the floor. Who knows? Laying on the floor or laying on a sheet that's weirdly comfy. But what do we got? What do we got? Matt, cheese. What do we got?
I would say Latino and she whores.
Wow.
Latina, sorry.
You're guessing the race and the profession. Good job. Luke, what do we got?
One cracker parent, one Latino parent, and she whores.
Ooh, interesting. I won't be able to give you the proper. Well, I might be able to give you the proper. Matt, what do we got?
She scores.
She scores. Oh,
So
right.
she shoots?
Yeah, she shoots.
She whores.
Oh, no, she whores.
And Cheese is right about the race. He is Latino. So I will go ahead and give 2 points for Cheese, 2 points for Luke, no points for Matt yet.
Guess I'm bad at this.
All right. So we have a photo of a lady. She appears to be on vacation. She's some sort of tropical setting. And you can't really see her face, but you can see what really matters.
Her tattoo.
She shoots.
Okay.
She shoots. Cheese. Luke, Matt.
She whores.
She whores. She shoots.
I'm so
Well,
bad
that
at
is-
the game. She has nails. How do you play basketball with nails? It's BS.
They just take them off beforehand, and then she goes and pays another 120 afterwards to get them put back on.
Yep, that's right. For the
Plus, I
photo.
couldn't see her face, so I couldn't know. You know, I don't want to say anything, but
All right. Number 5, there's a lady. She's on the beach. She's wearing athletic apparel. Cheese, what do we have?
That haircut says she shoots to me.
Is sort of a lesbian haircut. That is a good point. Luke, what do we have?
I'm finally gonna differ with Cheese on one. I think she does lesbian porn.
Oddly specific.
Damn.
Matt, what do we have?
It's a good poll, Luke.
well, Luke might get it wrong because I'm going with Luke on this one.
You're going with Luke, so okay. So we got 2 she whores. She's got 1 she shoots. She whores. Good job, guys.
Ah!
Matt is finally on the
That
board.
bitch.
Luke is now in the lead. All right, we got real-time scoring. All right, this is Lady. She's on some
Fucking
stairs.
filthy
She's taking her butt
hooker.
out. She's making a bit of a sultry face. We're going to flip things around a little bit. Luke's in the lead. Luke, you go first. What do we got, friend?
Yeah, she looks above average height. I'm gonna say she shoots and is probably a center.
Interesting. Cheese, what do we have?
I'm gonna go with she shoots.
All right, Matt, what do we have?
She horse.
Matt is just fucking awful at this game. She shoots.
Yeah, I was thinking like the same thing as Luke. I'm like, she looks like she's fairly tall. I'm gonna guess she's a basketball player.
That is I will say that is the hard thing of like looking at trying to find these photos is trying to find photos where they don't show their height very well or they don't show their tattoos that much. Because either way, it leans one way or the other on that one. All right. So
the funny thing is, she's holding an Iowa basketball, so I'm assuming she plays with Caitlin Clark, and we still didn't recognize her.
all right. Luke, you were saying? All right, Luke, you weren't saying. All right, our next photo is lady. This appears to be some sort of a professionally done photo shoot. She's got a jacket. It's sort of unzipped. She has a very short skirt on and what appears to be hooker boots. Gentlemen, what do we have? We're going to start with Matt first. Why not? Let's have fun.
She shoots and she plays for LSU as a point guard.
Interesting. Cheese.
Matt sounded really confident in that, so I guess I'm gonna go with shoots.
And I wasn't thinking shoot, but Matt's confidence has swayed me. She shoots.
We should not have gone to Matt first. He is right.
Oh, it's
That's you.
Atlanta.
You got the team wrong. No bonus point.
She's a point guard, I think. Look her up.
I can give you that answer in a jiffy, but in the meantime, we've got two left.
She's gonna be a power
All right.
forward.
Power bottom. All right, we have a lady.
That looks like Sasha Banks with normal hair.
Actually, you know what? It really does. She has athletic gear on. She's in a bathroom. It might be her house. It might be a hotel. Who knows? Cheese, we'll start with you.
She's been busy at the gym, and just because she might play basketball doesn't mean she wouldn't be at the gym if she whores, and I think she whores.
She whores. All right, Luke, what do we have?
Simply because of the number of she shoots we've had and how few she whores we've had, I'm going to say she whores.
Interesting. Matt?
She's a shooter.
In a sense. She
She's the shootee. She receives the shot.
Bit of a ping pong ball situation. All right, we have one more.
She's the hoop.
Finally, lesbian porn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there might be a dude in there somewhere.
Well, you never know. All right, and we got one more left. Let's see. Luke is in the lead right now. Let's see if we can at least.
Oh shit!
Well,
Yeah, so the best I can do is tie Luke.
All right, we got a lady again in a bathroom taking a photo into a mirror. The mirror appears to be clean, so she has the advantage on the other lady. Luke, what do we have?
She whores.
She whores. All right, Matt.
Yes.
Cheese, what do we have?
I was thinking she shoots. I was just gonna go opposite with Luke either way. If she shoots.
I like yes as the answer. That is pretty great.
I'm going with
Right.
Luke.
You're going with Luke, which is so we got two whores, we got one shoots. She whores. Good job. Luke. So
I hate this game already. Why does Luke win everything?
He always does. It's magic. All right, so the final scores you might be able to see, but we have Luke with 8 points, we have Cheese with 6 points, and we have Matt with 3 points. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen now.
Man, bullshit.
Oh, and I'll go ahead and look up that lady and see what she. I had everybody's name and position, but then I got fucking forgot.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
It doesn't matter. Exactly.
I couldn't see
Those
any
are
True North messages that are coming through now. And she's a shooter, so German porn it is then.
Exactly. I was mildly disappointed that nobody got any of the names. I figured it between Matt watching as much fucking basketball as he does, and the other two being deviants. She is a guard.
Her name is Raven, by
Johnson,
the way.
Which based on the name, you really could make. Her name is Raven Johnson, so really you could have gone porn star or basketball.
Yeah, that sounds so porn star.
Let's be real. They all probably have OnlyFans too. So
She's raving on the Johnson.
They all have
the
OnlyFans,
Johnson
but they're gonna
rave.
zero point for every single one.
Right. They're different
That is
forms of
true.
whores.
That's right.
All right. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Good game, Smark. Good idea.
Which
Good
it was
concept.
basically your idea because you were wondering why nobody cared about the South Carolina game or South Carolina going undefeated. And I said, well, because they're probably a bunch of uggos. And then I looked and I was just going to see, who I would entertain in the bedroom of a Ramada Inn, a dimly lit Ramada Inn, if there was anybody on South Carolina that I believe to be more attractive than Caitlin Clark. And the answer is yes. And the answer is, let's see, we're going to go number 8, we're going to go number 10, we're going to go number 21, and 23.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark's really not attractive, in my opinion. She's
Yes,
just overhyped.
Good to
This
know
is
you have a
true.
pair of eyes then.
Yep. I mean, to each their own. Somebody out there wants to bang her. That's good for them. Good on you. You probably got less competition than a lot of the other girls.
Well, I think the problem is your competition is the other girls.
This is a good point. All right. Well, you guys want to switch over to some NHL talk?
I guess before we do that, you guys all see that University of Kentucky lost their head coach?
No way. They finally fired his ass? Or he
No,
quit?
Calipari said, I'm going to go to Arkansas and get a bigger paycheck. Bye.
Who would offer him more money? Like, have you seen what he does in the tournament?
I mean, he only gets like the top 5 or gets 5 of the top like 15 players and then absolutely does nothing.
Yeah.
Great coach.
I mean, in his defense a little bit, I guess, because he gets like the top 5 players and shit, they usually only stick around for a year, maybe 2. So he's constantly got to cycle in new players, and nobody ever gets comfortable or gets any kind of fucking chemistry that builds up over years. That's why these smaller schools go further in the fucking tournament, because they've been playing together for years. Ain't nobody from those teams going pro.
Fucking Doc Rivers of college basketball.
Oh, Milwaukee Bucks.
They didn't do well to themselves, that's for sure. Fucking themselves
Who would
hard.
have saw that coming? Oh, wait.
Everybody.
Well, on the positive, there's rumors that Billy Donovan might be headed to Kentucky. So, say hi, Josh.
What? They don't want Shaka Smart?
However, will the Bulls make the play-in game every year this way?
Right.
What's the playing game?
And fucking 10 seeds hard to come by.
What's an NBA playoff appearance?
What's the NBA win?
All right. Uh-oh. Careful. Troy Reaver's somewhere right now threatening to beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass.
I felt bad for Matt because he posted like on the Facebook group that it was like the Tigers were the only team that had been that are unbeaten, and then like immediately afterwards, like, well, they got that loss. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
well, yeah. As soon as I seen it was a double header they were playing, I'm like, oh yeah, they're not fucking sweeping a double header. I don't think they've done that in like fucking 30 years.
I saw that stat and it was crazy that they're the last undefeated team. I had heard him say that before. I knew it was going to turn out to them losing, and then they only play the Oakland A's and lose the series to a team that's projected to be one of the worst MLB teams ever to take the field.
Yep.
But hey,
There's the Tigers.
How about that guy that they drafted from high school, Max Clark? Yeah, I don't think he's got a hit yet in single A ball.
Sweet. It was a good draft. We always do well in the draft.
I mean, who else would they have took? Wyatt Langford? Like, he's any good.
Nope. So, I don't know. I ain't even fucking watching baseball or paying attention to it. Not gonna lie.
He only got drafted and is now starting for the Texans Rangers, who are like
The defending champions.
Yeah. He's so good that they had like Yeah, we have to play this guy because he's that good. So yeah, but hey, we have Max Clark.
And we got Casey Mize, who we drafted like fucking 7 years ago, and he still hasn't really turned out to be shit.
So apparently, the last doubleheader the Tigers won was last year on April 18th.
Okay.
Over the
I was
Twins.
exaggerating a bit, but I mean, that's still a lot sooner than I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. They looked it up.
As I said, I don't pay attention to baseball much, so.
I don't pay attention to baseball at all, so you got me beat.
I don't either. It's just that's the hottest talking point right now.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing else going on in this town.
Whoa! We got the Red Wings who are in the hunt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Another year of disappointment coming our way.
Tomorrow night, baby. Get ready.
Yeah,
What did
we'll
I
get to that in
sign
a
up
minute.
for?
I don't know what happened, Luke. I thought this year was going to be the year they actually made it to the playoffs and maybe even won a series. But let's talk about last week. First game, we had Florida giving up 1.5 to Montreal. Matt went alone with Florida. Matt fucked up. That's what you get for taking Florida, Matt. Fucking Florida.
Yeah, Canadian team we talking about. I still win.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'd rather go to Canada than Florida. Plus, I mean, it's a lot closer. It's a short drive. I'm not trying to drive all the way to Florida or fly for that matter. Next, Washington taking on Buffalo. Buffalo favored by 1.5. I went alone with the Sabres. I went alone with the win. That's right, bitches. I'm 2-0 this week. That's going to change. Pittsburgh taking on New Jersey. New Jersey favored by 1.5. Matt went alone with Pittsburgh. Lots of lonely picks last week. And this one worked out for Matt. Fuck the rest of us. Next game, Chicago taking on New York Islanders. Me and Luke took the Islanders. Smark and Matt took Chicago. Chicago fucked me again, man. If I pick them, they don't come through for me. I pick against them, and they don't come through for me. So that's a point for Smark and Matt. Well done, fellas. Next game, Ottawa taking on the Minnesota Wild. Smark went alone with Ottawa. Smark alone takes the win. Well done, Smark. Sleep, baby. Okay. You can put her in the bed. It's fine. Sorry. Hold on just a second. Baby fell asleep. Okay. Where did I leave off? Minnesota, Ottawa. Smart got to win alone with Ottawa. Next game, Boston giving up 1.5 to Nashville. Matt went alone with Nashville. Matt got sodomized by the Predators. No surprise there. We all took your cousin. We all get the win. That's what you get, Matt.
I still got a point. I hedged the bet.
Anaheim taking on Calgary. Calgary favored by 1.5. Luke went alone with the Ducks. Luke got the win alone with the Ducks. What the fuck? Did not see that coming. Sons of bitches. And the last game, we had the Vancouver Canucks taking on the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights favored by 1.5. Matt went alone with Vancouver. Matt picks up another loss. It's a win for the rest of us. Rough week for Matt. He finishes at the bottom this week at 2-6.
Oh.
Me and Luke, 500 at 4-4. Smark Wahlberg, big winner this week at 5-3, which means Matt's still your fucking leader, but now Luke and Smark are tied for second again. 3 games behind Matt. Matt's at 103 and 95. Luke and Smark 198. I'm 94 and 104. It's fucking embarrassing. Let's get to this week.
Fucking embarrassing!
There it is.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
you're good.
I had to scroll up for it.
I figured. I was trying to wait for a second, and I'm like, I should move on before it gets too uncomfortable with silence. I forgot about the teams. Smark still at the bottom with 117. Luke falling even further into third now at 130. Matty Icing now at 133. And I am alone at the top, way above y'all, at 145. Yay, at least I'm winning something because the NHL record is, like I just said, fucking embarrassing. Forgot to write the date. Fuck it, who cares? I know when it was. First game, we got the 36, 31, and 11 Philadelphia Flyers giving up 1.5 as they travel to Montreal to take on the 29, 36, and 12 Canadiens. Philly, like the best team in the league at covering. Montreal, also really good at covering. And they're the home team. God forgive me. I'm going to take the Canadiens.
Fucking Canadians.
Yep, those Canadians. Luke Birch.
Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
PF Flyers. Mark Wahlberg.
I don't know if I want to hear that drop again, but I'll go Flyers.
Shoes guaranteed to make a kid run faster and jump higher. PF Flyers.
They're good for beating Nashville. Matty Icing.
I'll take Montreal.
Fucking Canadians.
All right. Hopefully that works out for me. Next game, the 36, 30, and 11 Washington Capitals taking on the 38, 31, and 8 Detroit Red Wings. Red Wings favored by 1.5. This is a critical fucking game. The Wings need this more than any other game right now or in the next week. Really, they need all their games. They need Washington to lose like a motherfucker. Give me Washington.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
Goddamn Capitals. Smart Wahlberg.
Give me my fucking animal headdress. We're gonna go ahead and storm the Capitol.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
I was trying to find the dude with the horns on his head saying some shit, and after it was like there was news reports over all of it, over him talking, so I had to find something else. But yeah, that was my first thoughts, Mark. Luke Birch.
I hope I'm wrong with the 1.5 scares.
Storm the White House! That's what we do!
And Matty Icing.
Fuck it. Give me the Red Wings.
For the next 20 minutes, you will sit in silence while I tell you why the Detroit Red Wings are the greatest franchise in the history of professional sports on September 25, 19...
Just for the drop.
I was hoping that one would get through at some point to play.
They're going to win 3-1 tomorrow.
If they win, I think it's only going to be 1. Yeah, I'll take the loss on this if it means, they win. Fuck it.
Yeah, I think they'll win. I just don't think they'll.
Yeah. All right, 49, 22, and 7 Carolina Hurricanes giving up 1.5 as they travel to Boston to take on the 46, 17, and 15 Bruins. Man, I don't know why Carolina's favored. I really would have liked to pick them for the drop, but I got to go with the old faithful, your cousin.
Your cousin from Boston.
Luke Birch.
Your cousin from Boston.
Yeah, I should have known. Smart Wahlberg.
It is the OG, and it is the one that all.
Your cousin from Boston.
And Matty Icing.
I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. You think Boston be favored, so give me the Hurricanes.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Good old Hurricane Helms. Fucking love that dude. All right. Matt does bring up a good point. I didn't think about that. It doesn't make sense at all. Shouldn't have picked it. Although they do have 3 more wins than Boston, but Boston's at home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where it's like, take Boston. We're asking you.
All right. Next, we got the 53, 21-4 New York Rangers giving up 1.5 as they stay at home, basically, to take on the 35, 27-15 New York Islanders. I'll go with the Rangers. They're a better team.
How can you pluralize the Lone Ranger? What's wrong with that? Well, there's 3 of you.
Mark Wahlberg.
As probably the only drop I actually submitted. Let's go ahead and hear it again.
How can you pluralize the Lone Ranger? What's wrong with that? Well, there's 3 of you.
Luke Birch.
Congratulations. Is her vagina dishwasher safe?
She's a real person.
What part of Russia did they ship her from?
Nice. Nothing about the Islanders in the audio, but he's wearing the jersey. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Matty Icing.
I too am going Islanders.
Congratulations. Is her vagina dishwasher safe?
She's a real person.
What part of Russia did they ship her from?
Is her vagina dishwasher safe? It's a good question. All right, next game. 44, 23-9 Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, I was about to say Blues. Giving up 1.5 as they travel to New Jersey to take on the 37, 36-5 Devils. Man, I hate Toronto. Toronto sucks. I don't like New Jersey either. They're not that great, but they're at home and Toronto can't cover shit. Give me another one of the older drops. Give me the Devils.
The devil.
Thank you, Mrs. Boucher. Luke Birch.
The devil.
Well, that's a loss for me. Mark Wahlberg.
Yep, sorry to hear it. I don't remember what the Toronto drop was, but I'm about to find out.
What about Oh no, that's what he meant about Kanye West coming up later. Matty Icing.
I will take Kanye West in the Toronto.
That's all right. Luke just ensured that I won't be picking Toronto still in the future. All right, next, the 34, 39-4 Ottawa Senators taking on the 48, 24-6 Florida Panthers. Panthers favored by 1.5. Man, these are 2 teams I really don't fucking like on either end. I can't remember what the Florida drop was, and I think the Ottawa drop was funny. So give me the Ottawa drop.
Obviously, if I walked into this office and you were naked, I'd you right here, end quote.
Yes, that's it. I couldn't remember it, but I knew it was entertaining. Mark Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg, you're first this time.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was fully prepared to take the Panthers, but I just want to get that drop again. Let's go Senators.
Obviously, if I walked into this office and you were naked, I'd you right here, end quote.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Luke Birch.
You rat bastard.
That's what it was. The rat bastards, because they throw rats. Get it? Matty Icing.
All right, I completely wasn't listening when you went over the spread. Could you give me that one more time?
Florida's favored by 1.5, and it's in Florida. Against Ottawa.
Again.
Who did you go?
He took the Senators.
Obviously, if I walked into this office and you were naked, I'd you right here, end quote.
I mean, I don't know if they're trying to make that sound like a bad thing. Obviously. All right, next, 26, 40-12 Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the 43, 27-7 Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning favored by 1.5. This makes me feel dirty. I hate Columbus. They suck. I hate Tampa Bay, but they don't really suck. At least not that much. So give me the Lightning.
Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder.
you're gonna become a very dangerous place.
All right, Luke Birch.
Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder. You're gonna become a very dangerous place.
I feel like Rocky and Mickey are gonna be busy. Mark Wahlberg.
No one likes Tampa Bay, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder. You're gonna become a very dangerous place.
And Matty Icing.
I'm sorry, America. You'll have to wait another week.
Like the guy says, you're gonna eat lightning and you're gonna crap thunder. You're gonna become a very dangerous place.
Yeah, I had a feeling this one was going unanimous. All right, next, 37, 36, and 5, Buffalo Sabres taking on the 49, 20, and 9 Dallas Stars. Stars favored by 1.5. Oh, this one's tough. Dallas can't cover shit to save their lives. They're at home, though. You know, Buffalo did well with me last week. They got me the win when I went alone with them. Let's go with them again. Give me the Sabres.
I like the Sabres. Coach prays a lot. Okay.
Oh, nice. Mark Wahlberg.
You know, that was not the drop that I thought it was going to be for Buffalo.
Same.
Lied to. I was expecting the old box out Buffalo to knock the motherfuckers to the ground. So that being said, in lieu of the bait and switch, I will go with the Stars, please.
And the fall they will.
I know both of them were sent. It's just I got to the Jim Carrey one first.
That's fine.
I like the Sabres. Coach prays a lot. Okay.
Okay, Sabres for Luke. And Matty Icing.
And Smark's going to be alone on this one.
I like the Sabres. Coach prays a lot. Okay.
All right. Smark's going to watch the Stars before they fall. 47, 24, and 6, Winnipeg Jets taking on the 45, 29, and 4 Nashville Predators. Predators favored by 1.5. I'm going to assume Nashville's favored because they're home, but I like Winnipeg much better. Give me the Jets.
And then moments later.
Oh, no. Mark Wahlberg.
Let's see it one more time.
And then moments later.
The funny thing is that happened at like the midway point between where me and Matt live, right here in Michigan.
Yeah.
All right, Luke Birch.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Oh, shit. Matty Icing.
I almost wanted to take the Jet one just because, but no, give me that Chris Hansen drop again.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
Okay. At least it's going to make Nashville, or picking Nashville fun.
I think I'm always going to pick Nashville now.
Moving pretty quick there. Oh, shit. Next game, 37, 31, and 9, Minnesota Wild taking on the 48, 24, and 6 Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche favored by 1.5. Colorado's been having trouble covering spreads lately. I mean, they're doing good as far as their record, but they haven't been a good pick for us, I want to say. Minnesota, surprisingly good at covering the spread. Give me Minnesota. Fuck. Lars Ulbrich is calling up his lawyer somewhere. Luke Birch.
It's another one! Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better what? It's a nightmare.
Smart Wahlberg.
They said very tempted. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm also wildly disappointed that I did not think about any like Jesse Ventura related clips to send to you guys. But in the name of getting us taken down for copyright infringement, let's hear the Metallica one more time.
You're where the wild things are.
And Matty Icing.
Give me that kid rapping again.
It's a never snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
Oh, that's great. Some of the shit you stumble upon on YouTube is just fucking funny.
I'm pretty sure we're good with drops as long as they're below 15 seconds.
Yeah. I don't think we'll have to face any lawsuits. All right, next game we got the 33-39-5 Arizona Coyotes taking on the 32-31-13 Seattle Kraken. Kraken favored by 1.5. Kraken probably win this game. I just don't like them to cover. Give me Arizona. All right. Luke Birch. Or wait, no, Smart. Okay, well, we got Luke's picking anyway. Smart Wahlberg.
There you go. Fair enough. I don't know what the Kraken one is, so let's see it.
Release the Kraken.
Goddamn Liam Neeson.
It would have been great if like he ended up playing the kid rapping again.
You know, I should find that. Look that video back up and find that kid's channel and see if there's anything else we can use. Matty Icing. Still muted, Matt.
Matt, you're muted.
Taking Wile E. Coyote.
All right, Smark alone with Liam Neeson. Next game, the 41-25-11 Los Angeles Kings giving up 1.5 as they travel to Anaheim to take on the 25-48-5 Ducks. The Ducks paid off for Luke last week. LA does struggle to cover, except for when I pick against them to cover. But I'm gonna roll the dice. Give me the Ducks.
Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 Gordon. Quack. Stop. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Smart Wahlberg.
Give me the Kings.
Luke Birch.
Quack, 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 quack. Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 Gordon. Quack. Stop. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack.
And Matty Icing.
I'll take the big turkey leg.
Yeah, I don't know why I was having trouble fucking thinking or finding anything that had to do with a king, and then I was like, hey, that dude's just sitting there as a king on fucking Holy Diver and just munching a turkey leg. That works. And it jams for a second, too. Can't argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Me and Luke with the Ducks, Mark and Matt with the Kings. Last game, 34-37-5. Calgary Flames giving up 1.5. They travel to San Jose to take on the 18-51-8 Sharks. Calgary not great on the road. Sharks not great anywhere, but somehow they managed to cover. Calgary wins. San Jose covers. Give me the Sharks.
Sharkbait. Ooh-ha-ha. Welcome, brother Sharkbait. Sharkbait. Ooh-ha-ha.
Smart Wahlberg.
It is time to flame on.
Come on, flame on!
Luke Birch.
Sharkbait! Welcome, brother Sharkbait! Sharkbait!
And Matty Icing.
Let's make a fantastic pick. Give me the Flamers.
Yeah, I really wish there was a San Francisco team so we could have used the fag capital of the world drop.
It's another one. Snow filled the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
That one.
Love that kid. Because I'm seriously gonna go look through his channel and see if I can find anything else. That might be his only song. We'll see. Maybe he does a song about thunder and lightning, and we can get rid of fucking Rocky and Mickey. He just covers fucking natural disasters and shit.
There's an earthquake. Look out, Haitians, here it comes.
Although, I mean, if he does a song... Watch out, Haitians. More recently, Taiwanese.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see any pictures of that shit? I can't believe only like 9 or 10 people died. That's fucking nuts. They got lucky as shit. 7.4 earthquake. I mean, not the 9 or 10 that died. Obviously, they didn't get lucky. It's like the 1,000 that were injured that didn't die. They got lucky.
Well, you don't know what they wanted. Maybe they were lucky.
Right? Like if only we could. That chick in the fucking Netherlands could predict the future. She could have just went to Taiwan instead of having to have herself euthanized.
Like, well, the bad news is that we're dead. The good news is that we don't have to make shoes anymore. So that's pretty dope.
Indeed.
Great. There go shoe prices.
Yep. Oh, there went our Nike sponsorship. All right. Well, that is it for the NHL, unfortunately. I kind of wish we were still doing it just for more drops. That was fun.
I have no idea how delighted I'd be if we got sponsored by Taiwanese child laborers.
Sweatshop makers in Calcutta.
Mm-hmm. The official sports podcast of sweatshop workers.
Dirk says, cheese shitting on an Ohio team. That's new. I was in the state earlier for the second time this week, and fuck that state. What's up, Scott? Scott Greer, not clear in the chat. Big shout out to Scott, Dirk, True North, Craig, he's probably out there, Bobby Anthem. Gee Whiz, if you're out there, it's time to show up because we're doing UFC.
Yes.
And if you're not on here in a couple minutes, I'll have to send you a text. And we'll just do WrestleMania talk while we wait for your ass. And if you don't show up by the end of that, then I guess we're not doing UFC.
The DIY glory hole video on YouTube can wait, friendo. We gotta get to
I missed the DIY glory hole. Oh, wait. I thought we were talking about the tag team. Said, damn, I must have missed that part of WrestleMania.
That'd be wild.
While we're waiting, there was 1 drop we didn't get because it was unanimous, and 6 we didn't get because the teams aren't playing tomorrow. So let's run through those 7.
Sure, why not? Fucking Columbus, Ohio sucks.
Short and sweet.
Fucking right, Chicago!
That's one of my favorites, low key.
That's it! Why don't you Canucks go back where you came from?
24-hour blue.
Joe Bonamassa.
Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
Yeah, he may not be golden, but he's still a knight.
Yeah. It actually took me a couple seconds to realize who that was supposed to be for.
Penguins is practically chickens, and I hate to see chickens cry so much.
Fucking Sidney Crosby.
And my personal favorite.
Oil reserves. Oil? Excuse me 1 second. Operation Golden Eagle is a go.
It was a dynamite pick up there, Luke. I couldn't think of shit for the Oilers. That was a good one. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Craig? All right, was that all of them? I wasn't counting.
That's all of the ones we didn't get, so we've had all 32 tonight.
All right. Good shit. All right. Well, Matt, I guess you can split because, I mean, either way, we're doing UFC or WrestleMania, and I know you don't want to be a part of either. So thanks for joining us as always.
Of course. Go Hockey Town.
Yeah. Hopefully the fucking Wings can get it done.
Hopefully.
I'm going to back out of here for just a second so I can send a text over to Wiz, and then I'll be right back. You guys will probably see me all locked up like this.
And there he goes.
The dead air set. That'll be fun for everybody.
It's another one. No, fill the air, buries everything. Time to be scared. You better be aware. It's a nightmare.
I do like the idea of him just like making a whole fucking album of natural disasters.
Moving pretty quick there. Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay. At the stool.
Like an album. There's Avalanche. That's going to be the game of all games.
Damn it. Yeah, I guess I had to find one for that kid. I sent Wiz a text. We'll see if he replies or just pops on. One of the two.
In a very similar vein, I encourage everyone to look up Ford the Lord. It is almost exactly the same thing, except he talks about basketball, and it's equally as funny because he's about the same age and looks exactly like that kid.
Might even be him. Who knows?
It could be. There's a distinct possibility. I'm going to look up.
I think all I did was go into YouTube and put in "It's an Avalanche," and that's what popped up first. And I was like, "Oh, my search is done." Well, Smark, you watched all of WrestleMania, right?
Unfortunately. I mean, yes.
I mean, I can get that for night one. Night one wasn't great.
I watched like
Start
fucking
off
8
with
hours so that we could talk about it for like 2 minutes on Thursday. That'd be fun.
Yeah, you guys don't cover much of the WWE.
No, not at all.
Then you're gonna have plenty to talk about with AEW with them fucking releasing this video this week and shit. All the other dumb shit that goes on over there.
No, I was absolutely certain that was a bait and switch, but allegedly it's not. That's what all the news sites are saying. They're actually going to show the footage, so that'll be interesting.
Dude, I couldn't believe they put a picture of the Bucks on their screen yesterday. Did you catch that when they were doing the Cody promo? Yeah. They were talking about how he left and he started a revolution. Oh. You know, they were like, yeah, he left and started a revolution, and it was a picture of him with the Bucks. And I'm like, uh-oh. I don't like that. But, yeah, night one started off like what I thought was going to be a good match, but it wasn't. It was pretty flat. Rhea and a sick-ass Becky Lynch. Rhea beat her like she should.
I don't know if it's just all things considered that I'm thinking about that, but considering like one person was like apparently violently ill and the other person has like a fucked up wrist, it was all things considered not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I always expect a good match with Rhea, and Becky's been kind of hit or miss since she went and had a baby. Luke turned off the camera and the mic. He's like, I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, Scott agrees. He says night one sucked. It did for the most part.
Good, he can't hear us. It's time for racial jokes.
Dirk says WrestleMania didn't have enough flips for Smark. LOL.
That's right.
I can't even remember what the fuck went on after that first match. It might have been Ray and.
It was a tag match.
Yeah, was it? Oh yeah, the tag team ladder match, the DIY glory hole. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Luke says, "I hear you loud and clear."
Love you, Luke. In more ways than that.
I mean, the ladder match, the tag ladder match, had its spots, but I mean that's what every tag ladder match does, really. was kind of cool that they split up the titles finally instead of having both titles on one fucking team. That was dumb.
Yeah, I'm not wild about that.
I don't know how I feel about Grayson Waller and fucking Austin Theory being the tag team champions, though. Makes sense that they would get the SmackDown titles because they're on SmackDown. And
I'm with you. It's hard to tell. I can't tell if I don't like them because that's what I'm supposed to be doing because they're heels, or if they just flat out suck and are boring. It's too early to tell. I've only seen like a couple of matches of theirs.
yeah, I just think they're fucking annoying and dumb, and it was like teasing like they were just going to break up the team not too long ago. Grayson Waller just stands idly by and lets people double team Austin Theory. So, but yeah, I didn't really want Judgment Day to get the titles back. I guess the only ones I would have preferred over them would be DIY. Fucking Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate get on each other's shoulders. They're about 7.5 feet tall. They make up one wrestler together.
I was gonna say, yeah, they just look like children, like stacked together in a trench coat.
Yep. New Day needs to fucking go, like, for good. No more New Day. Big E's not coming back. Can we just stop? Just let those dudes go separate. Kofi can go retire, and I don't think he's coming back at this point. He's been gone for like 2.5 years.
I wouldn't blame him for not coming back, but he got dropped square in his fucking head.
Right. He's probably got plenty of money. He's banging Natty's sister. Wrong black eye, Luke. I know they all look the same to you. Ah, damn it. Sorry, man. You fucking threw me up an alley-oop there. I had to slam it down. Yeah, he's doing the opening, like, the pre-shows and shit, so he's still earning a paycheck from that. He's still an ambassador of the company. So, yeah, I don't blame him for not coming back at all. I wouldn't. Fuck it.
Which, they had to do the Hall of Fame induction speech for Thunderbolt Patterson, and it is an amazing speech because he talks for about like 48 minutes and not a single second of it is about wrestling. It is just him just straight up fucking Baptist church preaching about how you can't play the race card anymore and how we got to stand together. And
Jesus Christ.
We're all children of God. We're all children of God and all this shit, and only God.
Hey, pretty girl.
It was pretty wild because it was like the New Day had to stand there off to the side and just listen to him just give like a 50 fucking minute sermon while like this is like they're on TV. They only they're on Peacock. But still, like, they have to be out of the venue by a certain time. And this motherfucker was going on for what felt like an hour. It was amazing.
Praise Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't even remember his name. I was, like, sitting there watching it with the fiance, and she's like, "Who's the guy in the wheelchair?" I'm like, "That's it's gotta be Patterson." It's not Pat, but I can't remember his first name. Dirk. Dirk's the guy in the wheelchair.
That's right. Yes, Dirk gave a Hall of Fame speech.
Let's see. There was the tag match with Ray and Andrade versus Dominic and other dude whose name I can't remember. Yeah, Santos Escobar. That's it. That match sucked. The fucking ending sucked even more. It was so fucking random. It's like, oh, look, there's two big fat white guys in fucking luchador masks. Who could this be? I'm like, I have no fucking clue. And then they took off their masks, and I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Turns out it's Jason Kelsey and I don't know who. Another Philadelphia Eagle player. I'm like, what the fuck? What do these guys have to do with anything? Who the fuck? Who asked for this? I'm like, oh, because Jason Kelsey's brother is fucking Taylor Swift, so let's somehow loop that into WrestleMania. Damn it!
Pretty much. Yeah, like the first two matches were fun, and then that happened, and I just like sort of started to check out. I was like, this fucking sucks.
I was really hoping Dom would like dick kick Ray and then fucking unmask him just to like up his heel status that much fucking more. That he loses because of Jason fucking Kelsey.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I should necessarily tell this story, but when I went to high school, there was this like lesbian girl who had like a short haircut, and she was kind of like petite. So she looked just like unmasked Rey Mysterio. And me and one of my friends would just occasionally, like, we'd be walking by her in the hallway singing the Rey Mysterio theme song, and she had no idea what was going on, but it was funny every time to us.
I'm sure there were some other matches from night one that I can't remember, but the main one, the one that actually kind of saved the night for the time being, was Sami Zayn versus Gunther. Gunther's reign at 666 days, which I thought was funny. Like, what the fuck, 666, really? Comes to an end after he does everything short of shooting Sami Zayn with a fucking tank. And Sami Zayn hits him with like 3 fucking moves and wins. Like, what the fuck was that? That was kind of weak. It was a decent match. I'm not going to shit on it because, I mean, Gunther and Sami put on a show, but I just didn't care for the outcome. I would have liked to see Gunther go on more with it. Drop it to somebody else, like a Chad Gable would have been a lot better choice, in my opinion. Did Sami really need another WrestleMania moment this year? He just had one last year. Chad Gable's been in the company for fucking like 8 years now and hasn't gotten a fucking thing. So, and then of course there was the main event. You had The Rock.
That fucker was there when even I was still watching.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been there for a minute. He was there with Jason Jordan at first, and he had long hair, and now he's got short hair, and he went by Shorty G at one point, and he's still alive. They gave him like the worst fucking gimmick you could possibly give him, and somehow he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now he's just back to Chad Gable. Thank God that Shorty G thing is in the past. But main event, you had The Rock and Roman Reigns teaming up against Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Anybody with half a fucking brain knew that Seth and Cody were not going over in this match. But they spent 45 fucking minutes getting there anyway. Rock and Roman pick up the win, which means Bloodline rules at fucking night 2 for Cody and Roman's match. It's like, yeah, of course, they got to fucking stack the deck against Cody as much as they possibly can to make it that much more special when he beats Roman. How'd you not see this coming?
Mm-hmm.
And it's The Rock. He's not going to come out in his first match in fucking years and lay down for anybody.
Looked good, though. Didn't hurt himself. Had a nice match.
Yep. Got right in Cody Rhodes' mom's face. Was talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, night 1, not so great. It was like a C grade, I would give it.
The Usos match that everybody hated. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, that was the other match. That match sucked.
It was that one. And then there was the 6-woman tag with Jade Cargill and the.
Oh yeah, everybody was pissed about that match because they're like, oh, they teamed up Jade with Bianca and fucking Naomi. They're racist. They're all black women. They put them together. Fucking WWE are racist. Okay,
And they always do that, and it's low-key funny every time because it's like, yeah, what do they have in common? Go ahead and tell me. What is fucked up, though, is like, okay, you could maybe make an excuse somewhere. You can make it make sense storyline-wise. What's fucked up is, first off, the match, not even the next day, the match with fucking Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio was sponsored by Aguas Frescas. The women's match with Jade Cargill, Naomi, and fucking Bianca Belair was sponsored by Wingstop.
I was waiting for you to say Fanta.
Not great optics on that one, no.
What, no rice sponsor for fucking the Kabuki Warriors? Dirk.
Sponsored by Pokemon.
Chin Pokemon. Night 2 last night, much better. I was looking forward to it. I mean, a lot more than I was night 1 as far as the matches go. And the first match of the night, you had Seth Rollins taking on Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins just took a beating the night before in the fucking main event. You kind of knew he was going to lose. And like, even if he didn't, I would have said there's no way you can't put Drew over in this and have Drew win and get the fucking title because the dude's huge. He's a fucking monster. He's been on fire on the mic lately, which is new for him. He's never been good at cutting promos, but since he's turned heel, he's gotten a lot better. Which he's not even that much of a heel. Like, he just comes out and he's like a shit talker. He's not a dirty fucking wrestler or anything. He doesn't take underhanded, easy fucking ways out. He just likes to run his mouth. I'm on board with that. So this match was way more competitive than I wanted it to be. I wanted Drew to come out and just fucking destroy Seth. But somehow Seth hits like fucking 4 stomps on him. Thankfully, Drew kicked out of them all before finally killing off Seth with like the fucking 6th Claymore kick because Seth would not stay down. Afterwards, Drew gets his moment. He goes over and he's talking mad shit to CM Punk. It was right in CM Punk's face because Punk was doing guest commentary and running his mouth, and finally Punk gets annoyed with him. He turns his back to Punk for a second. See, Punk's a bitch, waits for him to turn his back, pulls his leg out, and hits him with the what the fuck did he do? Did he hit him with an A or go to sleep?
No,
yeah, that's what it was. He had the brace, and he just hit him with the fucking brace and knocked him out. And as soon as he did that, Damian Priest music hit, and I went, oh, they're not going to do Drew like this, are they? Fuck Damian Priest. Don't do this. And he runs down, and he fucking blasts Drew with the fucking briefcase before handing it over. He cashes in. He hits his fucking move. He wins. They take the belt right back off of Drew. Oh, I was so bummed. I was like, I can't believe they just did Drew like that. Even my fucking fiance was like, oh, poor Drew. She doesn't even watch wrestling. And she still felt bad about it.
They have to be turning him face because, like, yeah, you were just saying he was talking a whole bunch of shit, but he won the belt, and they show him like he looks like he's about to cry because he actually got to win it in front of people. So he had this big emotional moment, and then you feel for him. You're like, oh, good for him, and then he loses the belt immediately. It's like, all right.
Yeah. I hope they don't turn him face. I hope they just keep him where he. Like I would say, he's like a tweener. Keep him doing what he's doing because it's working for him. I was like, how the fuck do they even come back around to him getting in the title picture again, though? Because Punk's going to be back real soon. And him and Punk got to have a fucking feud. But then Dirk told me that Clash of the Castle is in Scotland. It's like, oh. So Drew will probably get his belt back in his home country. But at the same time, how is he getting in the title picture? Like, I feel like it's going to have to be a 3-way match. It's going to be Punk, Damian Priest, and fucking Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, it just depends on when that is. I don't even know when that is, but yeah, I'll get a title shot soon.
I mean, maybe Punk comes right back and gets to take the title off of fucking Damian Priest, and then. But I mean, I don't think they want to have Punk win the title and then drop it that fast. Also, like, how do you justify putting him up there that quickly?
I mean, personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable giving him a belt until he's been in the company for a couple of months and just doesn't get injured. Like,
right.
So not even the controversy element of him like potentially starting shit. Just he's had a run of injuries the last 2 years.
Yeah. The funny thing is, Drew wouldn't even have been in that position at WrestleMania had Punk not got injured, because damn well Punk would have been taking on Seth for the title, because they already had a feud going into it.
Could have maybe been a triple threat, but more than likely, yeah, it would have been him. So.
Hopefully, like, the main thing I'm hoping from a couple of these losses is that Seth and Becky go bye-bye for a while. Take a couple months off, go see your kid, do some shit together. Becky, eat a couple sandwiches. Seth, go to a men's clothing place. Improve some shit about yourselves.
There you go. Well, Becky's contract's coming up, so she might take a little bit off.
Oh, that was the other thing I was going to mention with Drew, the way they might have just yanked it right back off him, because Drew currently hasn't signed a new contract. I believe he's working off contract right now.
That is also true. I'd be like, yeah, they're going to give him the belt in a couple months, and then, like, next week he shows up in AEW. It's like, oh, maybe not. Oh, never mind.
God damn it. If he shows up in AEW, you're going to be so pissed.
Well, MJF's coming to Raw, so,
Yeah, MJF doesn't bring much to the table aside from his mic work. I don't think he's great in the ring. He's a little fucking dude.
He's gotten better.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't seen any of his recent matches. I know he's been injured for like months now, but I mean, even the ones before he was injured, I haven't seen any of those. I don't really keep up with AEW too much. I remember I watched him wrestle a lot in MLW when he was in there, but I haven't really checked him out in AEW, won't lie. I just hear clips of him on the mic.
We're trying to telepathically summon this.
Yeah.
I can't take any more of this shit. Come on, you shiny-headed motherfucker.
Yep. Dork agrees. He says Seth and Becky need to go away. Yes, they do. I still haven't heard back from Wiz, so he must be sleeping. I don't think we're doing UFC tonight. But we'll fucking plow through this day 2 of WrestleMania. Crowd was hot after this first match. They were ready to go. They did a better job than the night before with the opener. Next, they had the fucking worst match of the night. Karrion Kross and the fucking Authors of Pain. I can't. The Last Testament, I think they're called, or some shit like that.
Final Testament?
The Final Testament. Final, last. Who fucking cares? It's a shit name.
It is.
Taking on Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. And they're just a shit team. But they pick up the win because why not?
Well, the match did suck, but fucking luckily Snoop Dogg was there in commentary to make it at least kind of fun. Because that was my favorite part of the night, was you had Bubba Dudley being the special guest referee. He climbs up to the second rope, and Snoop Dogg says that he's surprisingly athletic. Which just made me laugh, because he was just surprised that his fat ass could get up to the second rope.
Right. I wonder if there was anybody calling racism because Snoop Dogg came out to call the match with the 3 black guys in it.
That was also another great moment, because he's like, Bobby Lashley comes out and he's like, man, that's my man right there, Bobby Lashley. He's in good shape. He's fucking a world beater. And then like the fucking Final Testament starts beating him up like 3-on-1 with a cane, and Snoop Dogg just keeps yelling, yeah, get him, jump his ass.
Like flashbacks to Rodney King. Yeah, this match wasn't great. Of course, Bubba Ray had to somewhat get involved. He didn't physically do anything, but he put on his glasses, and then he told them to do the head dive into the fucking balls. Like, make sure you eat his dick. And then he did the whole get the tables thing, and that's when you remember, oh yeah, this is in Philadelphia. That's why everybody loves it.
That's right.
Which most people at that show from Philadelphia probably don't even really remember ECW. So, come. Fuck. What was after that? Who cares? We don't even have to go in order. Bailey taking on Io Sky for the women's title. For a minute there, I thought Io Sky was going to keep this bitch. She controlled most of the match. Bailey was running around injured. Although, she was playing off an injury at least. I was kind of hoping Bailey would come back down as the hugger. Full face, baby face Bailey, but I mean, she's a baby face. She's just not gone to that level yet, I guess. She was doing the Bailey to belly, but it didn't get the win. Io Sky stole this match. I mean, not like she didn't win, obviously, but she was the workhorse in this match. She looked really good. Hate to see the title go off her, because I feel like it won't ever go on her again now, probably.
They'll run out of people eventually.
Yeah. They're going to turn on Dakota Kai next. Fuck you, white girl.
Exactly.
Fuck else happened? I want to jump right.
AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, LA Knight and AJ Styles. This match, it was all right. It was a good match. I just didn't really care too much about it going in. I like AJ Styles a little better than LA Knight, but neither one of them are near top of my list for great wrestlers or great personalities. I don't give a fuck how much people like LA Knight's gimmick. It gets old pretty quick to me. It's kind of annoying.
It does.
AJ fucking being a whiny bitch. I don't like that side of AJ either. So it wasn't really into this match just based on that. LA Knight did pick up the win, which if I had to pick one, I would have chose AJ Styles, but whatever. Who cares? And then
there's the triple threat.
Oh yeah, the triple threat for the United States Championship match. Fucking Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens. It started off like you expect it to. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton fucking teamed up on Logan Paul for a while. They beat the brakes off him. Found out Logan Paul's little stupid drink sold 1.3 billion in the year. Like, man, fuck that guy. Fucking hate that guy. Part of it's jealousy because of the money. Part of it's just because, like, what the fuck does this guy bring to society? He made terrible YouTube videos, fucking pointing and laughing at people dead in the suicide forest over in Japan. Then he goes out and gets in fake fights with boxers, and now he's a wrestler and a champion wrestler, and he has a fucking drink that sold $1.3 million or $1 billion worth of shit last year. Can this guy just fuck off?
I'm partially to blame for that. I tried it. It wasn't that good, though.
Nope, wouldn't even try it.
It just doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. I tried the Bomb Pop one, and it kind of just doesn't taste like anything.
It's probably just like vitamin water.
Pretty much,
yeah.
It wasn't good.
I didn't understand the vitamin water craze either. That shit's terrible.
He's a good heel, but he's also just naturally unlikable. So it's like,
yeah,
not really doing too much like work acting wise.
Yeah, for the little bit of time he spent training for wrestling and actually wrestling, motherfucker is really good. But damn
he's great.
I cannot like him.
And it's funny because
can't like him for a second.
He's so good at it. It's like, yeah, his whole fucking career has been built on like him trying to get people to hate him for attention. It's like, why do you think he wouldn't be a good wrestling heel? It's like the fucking Andy
Right.
Kaufman thing. Is like, guy spent his whole life fucking trolling people. Of course he's gonna be good cutting a promo.
Right. Getting his neck broke by Jerry Lawler. But, his brother's fighting Mike Tyson in July.
Yeah.
We'll see how that turns out. Like, I've seen Mike Tyson putting up some of his training videos, and if this shit's not rigged, Tyson's gonna knock him the fuck out.
Oh no!
I don't care how old Tyson is. But yeah,
absolutely rigged, and they're paying Tyson to lose. But it'd be great if just for 1 second he just like either goes off script or he just gets hit and it fucking just triggers him back into old Mike Tyson. He just
right.
It's like you were supposed to lose. Like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, if that ends in any way other than Tyson winning, it's rigged. I don't give a fuck if they call it a draw. It's fucking rigged.
The only way it'll be acceptable for Tyson to lose would be if it was by disqualification and he just had a flashback to Evander Holyfield.
Just bites Jake Paul's ear right off. Well, I think Jake Paul's gonna be wearing like headgear or something during it, so he won't be able to bite his ear. Maybe he can just bite his fucking nose off.
Make it even more impressive.
All right, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, so we'll just get to the main event now. Roman Reigns taking on Cody Rhodes with Bloodline Rules, which is basically just no disqualification. Why do they have to give it stupid names? Why don't they just come out and say, if we win, it's a fucking no DQ match? No, it's Bloodline Rules, which means there are no rules. It's fucking retarded.
It'd be great if there's just one very specific rule.
Yeah.
Like you can't pin your opponent facing east.
Oh yeah, Dirk's chats or messages are coming through late. He's running through the matches for us. But so yeah, Cody Rhodes. This match went way too long. It didn't need to go that long. We got some, it was actually just a regular match for a while. It wasn't any no DQ shit. Other than the they didn't get counted out when they went out and fucked around. They weren't using weapons or anything like that. There was no outside interference for a while, and then there was all kinds of outside interference, which you knew was going to happen. It's like, oh, Cody hit Roman with this fucking move, and here comes Jimmy Uso. Gee, who's going to come down to take out Jimmy Uso? Jey Uso. What a fucking shocker. And then they did this stupid-ass, lame fucking tackle each other off the side of the ramp onto very obvious padding. That was terrible camera work. And then Solo Sikoa runs up and tries to shove his his thumb down Cody's throat. And
that would have made things a lot more interesting.
Yeah. It was kind of cool though when Roman hit him with the spear and fucking Solo hit him with the spike at the same time. But of course Cody kicked out. Separately, they beat him last year, a spike And then a fucking spear like 10 seconds later, Cody couldn't fucking kick out. But put them together this year, Cody can kick out, no problem. Stupid. For a second there, I was like, all right, so who's going to come out to take care of Solo? Is it going to be Seth? And John Cena's music hits. And it's like, it's WrestleMania. Of course they're going to have a John Cena appearance. And he hasn't been seen since he lost to Solo Sikoa. So I guess it makes sense. Him and his bald spot come out and fucking attitude adjustment Solo Sikoa through the fucking desk. And then what the hell?
The amount of money that he has, all the fucking movie and TV roles he's been in, he cannot afford a better pair of hair plugs. Those are the most ridiculous fucking hair plugs I've ever seen in my life. Like he looks like he fucking like scalped a 12-year-old boy.
He looks like he's getting really fucking old really fucking fast. Although he was in better shape physically than he was when he was there wrestling last time during the writer's strike. He looked a little more in shape at least. Didn't look so small. After that happens, The Rock's music hits, and The Rock comes out and has a little face-to-face with Cena. And this whole time, Cody and Roman are laid out. You know, Roman's tired from throwing a spear, and Cody's still laid out from the moves that he kicked out of. So Rock and Cena have a little stare down, a little standoff. Cena does the "you can't see me" thing, and pretty much as soon as he does that, The Rock busts his ass, lays him out with a fucking rock bottom. Mm-hmm. And then the Shield's music hits, and I was so confused because I'm like, okay, Roman's in the ring. Ambrose is over in fucking AEW, and there's no way he's coming back. And Seth, like, there's no way Seth would miss out on a chance to play his own fucking music, right? Like, get the crowd to do his fucking whoa whoa thing. So they're sitting there waiting forever, and I'm like, is it just gonna be Seth coming through the fucking crowd? Where the fuck is he? And then before you can even really see where he is getting into the ring, Roman Reigns drops his ass immediately. Seth Rollins did nothing except come down there and take one shot and then take a chair shot. And then he was done. He came out there in his Shield gear, but you didn't see him do anything. See, I wasn't even sure it was Seth for a second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 3 minutes of an entrance and then like 5 seconds of him actually being on camera.
Yeah. All of which was him being laid out. Just immediately.
And to real quick revert back to night one, there was a moment where fucking Pat McAfee mentions that The Rock is feeling the juice, and somebody has to immediately correct him and be like, "You mean excitement? Like, don't no juice, no juice. Do not mention juice.
Juice.
No steroids."
Yeah, so then The Rock's standing there, and I'm like, all right, who's going to come out? Is it going to be fucking Stone Cold? Like, it's got to be somebody else coming out to fucking even this shit up again. And then The Undertaker's gong hits, and I'm like, oh, no fucking way. They're going to bring The Undertaker's old frail ass out there again? Come on. And the lights go out, and they come back up, and Rock's still looking down the ramp because, yeah, you know, when the lights go out, they always come down the ramp afterwards. So dumb. Undertaker, looking his full age, is standing behind The Rock, just looking crazy fucking angry, like way more fucking angry than he has any reason to be. Like, what the fuck did The Rock just fuck Michelle McCool in the locker room before he came out? Like, what is he so fucking pissed about? Got his big crazy fucking stare down going on. Rock finally turns around, catches this half-ass choke slam, rolls out of the ring, or doesn't roll out of the ring. The lights go out. They come back on. The ring is cleared out except for Cody and Roman. And then Cody takes control, hits Roman with his move 3 times, gets the pin. Everybody's happy. It finally happened. The story is fucking complete. The fucking ring announcer girl, who's their best ring announcer they've ever had, possibly, she fucking does a really good job.
She does.
She struggled to make the call there at the end because she herself was actually crying. Like, why are you knew what was going to happen? Are you really that fucking just emotionally into this? I guess that's cool.
about as emotionally dead as they come. I just don't see the appeal of Cody. It just seems like generic fucking pandering to me. He just comes out and talks about how much he loves America and how much he loves his dad, and then he's like, and I solved racism with my life.
Yeah. He's basically, I would say, aside from that last point, he's basically New Age Hulk Hogan.
Well, I mean, there's probably whipping going on, so Hogan probably approves of that.
Dirk says the funniest thing about the match is Seth Rollins being taken out by the Superman punch. Yeah, it was immediate. He didn't even know he was in the ring yet. He's dead.
And since you mentioned The Undertaker, he gave the speech for fucking Muhammad Ali getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. He was the one that brought out, like, he did the induction, or not the induction, but like the presentation or whatever. And then they bring out Ali's wife, I think it was, and she comes out so that she can give the Rock a championship that they made. Like, they did her so fucking dirty. It was pretty great.
Muhammad Ali. He flies
Also,
like a butterfly. He is wobbly.
Taken. That fucking, oh my god, if I ever see that fucking Wheatley vodka commercial one more time, I'm going to like it. That's it. I'm going to the clock tower. And it's the worst fucking commercial ever. Like, because it's great, because it's like, are you
Shout out Henry Whitman.
Not a communist? Please drink our American-made vodka. It's like, I'm drinking whatever vodka is the cheapest. I don't give a fuck where it's made.
I wonder how many people even get the clock tower reference. I know his last name was Whitman. I feel like it was Henry, but I can't remember if that was his first name or not. It was Robert. Robert Whitman. Yeah, my bad. He's my hero.
Exactly. Well, my hero is, we've talked about this off stream, is the guy who did the shooting at the Country Music Awards. Because like that guy was playing on hard mode, because you knew that like all your victims had guns, and also it did a great job of proving that theory wrong of like, well, if you let people carry guns, then the true heroes can take out these mad shooters. It's like, no, they all had guns. They all fucking went down. Buddy was a fucking ace at Call of Duty, just one right after the other. Just...
Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot! Boom, headshot!
360 no scope.
He killed about 40 inbreds and stopped the country music concert. This guy is my goddamn hero. Shout out to him. And also, just a quick aside, as we are probably done since this is not coming, those people that kept holding up those fucking fatheads.
Yeah.
I wanted to stab them so very bad. I hope nothing but misfortune comes to them. Because it was a guy, and I couldn't tell if it was his daughter or his wife, but it was some other girl.
Some girl he's stalking on Facebook.
Giant fucking fathead posters of him and himself, like the girl, just over and over again. Just keep sticking them up. So, like, you're blocking everybody's view, and you're just fucking being as annoying as humanly possible. Like, the first 2 times, 3 times, it's fine, it's cute, whatever. Just the entire fucking show, they kept holding up these giant fucking photos of themselves, and I hated them so much.
Yeah. Same. It's like, nobody really cares. And if you got any friends that are actually watching live and looking for them, guess what? They've seen them the first 2 times. If they missed the first time, they caught it the second time. If they didn't, play the fucking replay back for them. Sit down, put your fucking sign away, and shut the fuck up.
I like how whoever was in charge started doing the fucking thing that they do in the sporting events where they blur the crowd. I was like, thank you. You're tired of their shit too. Good job. Good job.
Yeah. It was my fiance was even getting annoyed with it. She said, "Why the fuck do those people keep holding that shit up?" Like, she doesn't normally watch wrestling, but I was like, "It's WrestleMania. It's going on the TV. Sorry, you had to have to deal with it." And I was pointing out the dude in the green shirt. And, like, yeah, he's at like every single fucking event in that same exact spot. That dude is rich from something.
I hate him too. Just I don't know what it is about him, but it's just his fucking face. He's so goofy. I just want to hit him.
I can't stand his smiley face shirt or his hat.
It's the same fucking shirt, the same hat every time.
He claims he has more than one of those shirts, but I don't really buy it.
Well, that's equally bad. You have like your closet looks like a cartoon character. You fucking 8 of the same T-shirt and the same fucking hat. And like, okay, cool, good for you that you've got enough money to go to all of these shows, but like, fucking buy a different seat somewhere. Like, buy the same seat, but just off camera. Do you have to be on camera the entire fucking time?
Yeah, like the dude either is like a business owner or he won the lottery, or he won a big ass lawsuit because he clearly doesn't work.
Someone told me he's on a bit of a delay.
Yeah, he's definitely running behind on the show. So how dare you, Smart?
Yeah,
Cody
hit
ended
the live
racism.
button.
No point in hitting the live button now because looks like we got no G Wiz, so we got no UFC. So it's about time to get the fuck out of here, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. UFC 300, but the card kind of sucks.
Yeah. I mean, he might hit me up and be like, oh, we could do it tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. We might not have UFC this week. We might not have it ever again. Maybe he just decided he was going to quit and it didn't tell us.
Could happen. Could happen.
Yep. He forgot to hand in his letter of resignation and just resigned. But shout out again, everybody in the chat. Fucking Dirk, his delayed ass. He'll be hearing his shout out here in about 20 minutes. Shout out to Scott Greer for stopping in. Shout out to True North for stopping in. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Bobby Anthem as always. Love you, Bobby.
Bobby.
Come back again next week where we'll be on Monday or Tuesday or something or Sunday. I don't know. I'll let these guys know later on, but you guys won't know until you get the notification that we're going live. But yeah, peace out. Tits. Chinaman tits.